Men are never beating the allegations of being dumb and annoying. Let me tell you about the 2 conversations I had yesterday that made me want to pull my hair out strand by strand. So my dresser finally fell apart. It's been falling apart for a while now, I'm not going to lie to you, but it finally fell apart yesterday. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to this guy and I said, dresser broke. No more. No, I don't need to elaborate. I said, dresser broke. He sent back and he said, okay, I'm going to come over after work and fix it. And I'm like, first of all, I've never let you inside my house. Second of all, no. So I texted back. I said, it can't be fixed. Because it can't be. Like, it's broke. The bottoms are falling out this hole. And been falling out. I don't even know where all the bottoms at. You can't fix this. I just need another one. So I texted back. I said, it can't be fixed. He texted me back. He said, I'm going to call you when I get off work. I'm like, oh my God. What do you need to call me for? It's just a dresser. Either you fix it or buy a new one. It cannot be fixed. So I need a new one. What do we need to talk about it for on the phone? Old people always doing that. Let me call you. No, ho. We're texting right now. So he called me when he got off the phone, when he get off work. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the phone. I'm like, I don't know what this is. Like, so I answer it. I'm like, what's up? He said, hello, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing good. What's up? And he was like, oh, so what happened to your dresser? Are you dumb, stupid, or slow? I said it's broke. You saw the picture. You asked me what happened to it. I stumped it out. What do you think it happened to it? It fell apart. So I said, oh, it's just broke. And he was like, oh, it's been like that? Or, what is this, a questionnaire? Are you going to buy another one or not? So I'm answering his questions. He's like, okay, well, let me come over and see if I can fix it. I said, it can't be fixed. Like, it just can't be fixed. And he's like, okay, well, we'll think about getting you another one. So I'm on the phone. I'm giving him one-word answers. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, all right, bye. Bye. So then he texts me. He says, question? Question mark? I'm like, oh, this is about to piss me off. So I said, what? He said, why can't I just come over and see if I can fix it before getting you a new one? I said, bitch, because it can't be fixed. Because actually, you're starting to piss me off. Don't worry about it no more. Damn. So he was like, okay, don't be offended. I just wanted to check and see. And I said, I done told you 3 times this shit can't be fixed. You keep asking me about it. If you ain't got the money, just say that, okay? Don't worry about it. The dresser $200 on Amazon. I'll just give me another dresser. And he's like, no, I got it. I'm gonna start sending it to you bit by bit, and then you can add it all together and apply it. Bitch, I look like Klarna. Is my name Afterpay? No, ho. I don't take payment arrangements. Give me the money now. So I said, when do you think you're going to have it by? He's like, oh, just give me a few days. I said, oh, if you don't got it, then you don't got it. Like, you're not going to give me no money that you don't have. And he was like, oh, that's why I said, just give me a few days. I text back, I said, okay, bye. He kept texting me, I'm the end of the conversation. I don't want to talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't say nothing to me until you had the money again, ho. I don't want to hear nothing until you had the money, ho. I don't want to hear nothing until you had the money, ho. So then I'm sitting down and I'm just relaxing. I done had me a cup of ice cream. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna relax. That don't piss me off. I'm relaxed. So this dude called me. Who at his house guy calls me, and he always gets me because I never recognize the number. So I pick up. I'm like, hello. I hear his little high feminine ass voice. I said, oh my God. I said, how can I help you? He's like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm at home. He said, where you at? I'm at home. And he was like, oh, we don't ever talk anymore. I said, we never did talk. And he was like, oh, well, we used to talk every now and then. I said, we still talk every now and then. And he said, but we used to talk more than... Bitch, I'm not finna argue with you. I never fuck with you. Ever. Ever. So I'm like, I'm on the phone and I'm like, I put the phone down. I was putting my clothes up. I put the phone down and I just start putting my clothes up and I just keep ignoring him. Cause like, you're just gonna keep going pissing me off. So he on the phone talking to himself and then he go, hello? I said, hello? He said, you wanna come out with me, get something to eat? I said, no, it's kind of late. He said, yeah, well, we can just go somewhere close to your house. I said, I already ate. And that's how you know I really hate it. Because if I say I already ate, I never ate. Okay, I'm always looking for free food. But if I say I already ate, that's how you know I really don't like you. Like, please stop calling my phone. He said, okay, well, I'm going to call you back later. We can talk about it. I hang up the damn phone. This is enough. Bye, bitch. And it's like, after that, I just had to go to sleep. Because I'm just like, wow, I'm being harassed. I'm always being harassed. I need to stop giving niggas my number. I be trying to be nice. And I be trying to avoid getting put in the headlock in the middle of the street. But I need to say no. Because y'all are starting to irritate me really bad. I notice that when I ask you for something, you always have an excuse and you always need time, but you seem to be able to do everything that you want for everybody else and yourself when your family's asking for something, or when you want to go out with your friends, you seem to have money for that. But then when it's me, you always need time, you always have excuses. You texted me at 6 o'clock and said you were going to call me to talk about it after work. You didn't call me. You were never going to call me. You're trying to stall and waste time. Like, I'm going to forget about it. I will never forget about money that you promised me. I will never do that. I don't treat you like that. When you want to hang out, when you want to come over, we always hang out. We come over. I do all this stuff. I make time for you. But when I call and ask for something, all of a sudden, you need time, you need this, I don't hear from you. Every morning you text me good morning. After I asked for money yesterday, all of a sudden, today's not a good morning. I didn't get no good morning text. You know why? Because you were trying to duck and dodge me because I asked for money. Now, I understand if you're going through financial difficulties and your money's a little stretched, a little tight, that's cool. But you're going to have to find somebody else. Because I'm not going to not ask you for stuff. Because you're a man. I spend time with you. You want something from me. Therefore, you have to give something in return. I've been super nice about it. And it's not like I ask you for money all the time. I just ask you for money every now and then when I need something. My dresser is broke. You didn't have the money for my surgery. You don't have the money for my dresser. And then I just ask you for $100 to go out to the winery tomorrow. And you're telling me you got to call me. You got to wait till you get off to work. If you can text, you can send the money. If you can type into your Cash App, your Apple Pay. You just don't have it. And you're trying to string me along with dreams of money that I'm never going to get. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate being treated like this, okay? I've been really sweet and very nice, and I said, cool, everything's okay. I don't expect nobody to be rich, but I do expect them to have $200. So if you don't have $200, you don't have me. And don't go around saying that I'm being mean or rude, because I see that you have a little bit of an anger streak, because when we were at the restaurant and I asked you that question and you said, did you hear me? You sounded a little angry, and we're not going to do that. So you want me to deal with your anger streak and you being inconsistent, and also you don't have $200? That's not going to work for me. So this ends here. Since you couldn't call me after work to discuss the arrangements, now you can never call me again, because I'm going to block you. Have a good day. I just want to show y'all that I'm about to... Okay. Yeah. Because what? Last year I made a video literally crying on Valentine's Day because of a situation that happened. But this year I literally have 4 Valentine's Day invitations. I don't know what you should call that. 4 people asked me to do something for Valentine's Day. I don't know what changed in my life or what changed in their life, but now I'm like, wow, all these options. I don't know what to pick. One of them is from a guy I've never even been on a date with, but he called me and asked me if I want to fly to California with him for Valentine's Day. One of them is from the millionaire that I used to talk to. He says that he's made reservations to hold an entire room in a restaurant, and he wanted to know if I would be his date for the night. And then the other 2 are just, I don't even know what they want me to, what they want to do. They just asked me. Am I a bitch for like being upset that nobody asked me with gifts? No flowers, no chocolates, no cards, nothing. Anyways, I'm going to draw a pros and cons list, and I'm going to figure it out. One of them is from Bangladesh. He's Bangladeshi. And I feel like I don't want to go on that one, because like I want to be comfortable and be myself on Valentine's Day, and I don't know how to act around non-black people. It's just too much. It gives me anxiety. Okay, I don't know what to say, what to do. Yeah, y'all, I bought a dress. I'm gonna try to dress on for y'all when I get home, and y'all tell me if it's cute or not for one of these plans or all of these plans. I texted this man this morning and I said, you know, my car needs an oil change and my tires need to be rotated, and it probably needs to be detailed too. And he texted me back and said, how much is it? No, boo. I gave you the to-do list because I need you to do it. What? No, I'll give you the money. How much? You tell me how much is it. Like, you need to get out there and get it done. What a part of that story made it seem like I was going to go do it? Why would I give you all the details? So, you know, I got dressed real quick, drove over to his house, parked my car, Ubered back home. I texted him and I said, my car, look outside. I'll be back to pick it up later when it's done. And then I changed into my pajamas and I took a mean nap, as you saw. I've been knocked out in here. It's something about, you know, Having a man taking care of your responsibilities, that really puts you to sleep better than Benadryl, honestly. Anyways, I texted him a couple minutes ago to ask him when I need to pick my car up. He said it's downstairs. He already brought it. This is what I'm talking about. You don't get no points for that, though, because the dumbass comment in the first part talking about how much is it? What? Anyways, I should probably say thank you. I'm thinking about it. I'm finding it. I'll be back. Hi, Pookies. So a guy that I went on exactly 2 dates with saw my TikTok and texted me about it. Let me reiterate. A guy I went on exactly 2 dates with. He texted me. He said, I saw your TikTok. I said, what did you think? He said, how many men are you currently dating? I said 0. A couple of men are dating me, though. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But, like, that's my personal business. Why are you asking me these questions? Okay? None of your business. He said, so what are we? I said, brothers and sisters in Christ. Mind you, we've been on 2 dates. Exactly 2. Over a 3-month span. 2. What are we? Not a damn thing. He said, I'm serious. I really like you. I insist we have a serious conversation about where we're headed. I insist. I said, I agree. Meet me at the mall and we can talk about it there. He did not respond to that. So the next day he texted me and said, I honestly feel like we would be good together. I want us to spend more time together and get to know each other. And hopefully one day I can make you my wife. I said, wow, that was beautiful. Because actually, I don't care. Because actually, that's cute. Did you read that off of the back of a cereal box or something? Was that supposed to convince me? Oh, that was cute. Bye, bitch. So I said, wow, that was beautiful. He said, so, question mark? I said, can I have $300? Because you don't even know me. You don't know me. You don't know me at all. We've been on 2 dates. We don't text. We don't FaceTime. We don't get on the phone. You don't know me. So I said, can I have $300? He said, so again. I said, so what? And then he texted me again the next day. It's like, I'm starting to get irritated now because you're dragging this out. He said, will you be my girlfriend officially? I said, how did you get this number? Because I'm starting to get really pissed off. Why do you keep texting me day to day to day? Let's end this now. Now I'm like, okay, now I'm just going to stop fucking with you because you just keep asking me the same questions over and over again. I already said, no, I don't want to. Are you listening? Apparently that really set him off because then he texted me back and he said, evil bitch. I said, that's what they saying. You're going to have to come harder than that, babe. You're going to have to get up pretty early in the morning to get one over on me, okay? He said, you are wicked and will reap what you sow. I said, oh, Mr. Innocent, and what will you reap for insisting you pick me up for a date only because you wanted to try to get me drunk and back to your house? Clock it. Clock it. So he then says, wicked woman, you are going to hell. Wicked, wicked, wicked. That's his favorite fucking word. I said, been there, done that. You don't know my ex, do you? I've already been to hell, babe. I've already been there. He said, I wish you the best. I said, I wish you the worst. I'm just like, it's just giving like you're trying to love bomb me. Boy, die. You're not, this is not going to be that kind of situation. It's impossible to love bomb me because I'm not looking for love. I'm looking for money. So you can keep all the frou-frou bullshit and give it to somebody who cares because all I'm looking for is your wallet. I think number one, I gotta whisper because I'm in a nigga's house right now. Number one about getting what you want from a man, you gotta stop acting so independent, okay? I don't know nothing. I don't have nothing. I never saw nothing. I never experienced nothing. When I first go over to a man's house, number one, I make him either order me an Uber there. If I don't want him to order me an Uber or I want to be able to leave whenever I want to, whatever, either order me an Uber, pick me up, or when I get there, I make him come downstairs or come outside to my car, open my door, and bring me into his house. When they say, oh, like, the door is open. Oh, well, you know, I don't want to walk in there by myself. I'm scared. It's dark outside. I can't even come into your house without you helping me. For all my previous relationships, I don't even tell them I have a car or I drive till like 4 months in. You drive me or Uber me everywhere. Do I know how to drive? I don't know. They don't even know I have a car. As a matter of fact, when you're trying to get a man to fall for you, that like, I don't know anything thing, it works very well. Say he takes you out to a restaurant, right? Have you been here before? Oh, well, what do you usually order? I don't really know what to order. What looks good? or if you kind of are picky, like, well, I'm thinking about these two things. What do you think would be better? Like, just act real confused all the time. You're leaving the restaurant, you're leaving the club. My feet hurt. Can you carry me? I was sitting down watching the TV at his house. How do you work your remote? Like, I'm talking about, like, just ask for his help with everything. It makes them feel real good and real useful. That's also how you get him to expect less. Men do weaponized incompetence very well. You need to learn that, okay? Say if you want a man to take you out, order your food, and he keeps saying, well, do you know how to cook? I really want to try your food. I really like when my woman can cook. You go in there to cook something, burn it. Like, oops, I think I left it on too long. Now y'all at Chipotle, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all at Applebee's. I don't know, wherever you want to go. Steak 48. I get you a little filet mignon, the sweet potato. Anyways, that'd be like, oh, so like, I really just wanted to make you something so that you could have something to eat. But like, I don't know, I'm just really stressed out right now and I burned it. And I'm so sad because I know you really wanted to eat. Blah, 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 blah. Now y'all at Ruth Chris because he want to make it up to you. You never open any doors ever. You always, I will walk up to a door and sit there and stand there and wait for him to open it. Are you kidding me? And when he goes, well, you don't know how to do this, or nobody ever taught you how to do this, just stare at him with the puppy dog eyes. Don't say nothing, just.
I like your little outfit.
I do too. That's why I wore it.
I know. I like your hair.
I do too.
Is it? Supposed to say thank you.
Oh.
Anyways.
I really want to get something off my chest. Biggest comments that I ever get are like girls being like, you should be embarrassed, love yourself more. And I feel like my biggest fear on this earth is that I get far and I get well liked for pretending to be somebody that I am not. My biggest nightmare is waking up every day knowing that the reason that I got everything that I got was because I pretended to be somebody that I'm not. I want to get things and go far in life based off of who I am. I don't want any opportunities given to me because I pretended to be somebody else. The biggest reward is having good things happen to you just because you are yourself and you act like yourself and you be yourself. I posted in my last video because it was just a little funny video of me arguing with a man, and there's bitches in there like, you don't have any self-respect. Why are you not embarrassed? Embarrassed of what? I feel like if you are not secure enough in yourself that you can be your true authentic self, that you can sometimes do things that are a little crazy and not be worried about what people are going to say about you, that is the highest level of confidence and self-esteem and self-respect that you can have for yourself. I do these things and I post them because I'm so confident myself. Nothing that a man can say, nothing that y'all can say can ever make me be like, ooh, I should be embarrassed, I'm less of a girl. No, I'm that bitch regardless. It don't matter what I do or what I post. And if anything bad happens from it, God is going to make it all right, because I truly believe he rewards those who are themselves, who present to the world the person that he created them to be. The truth is, y'all are scared to be yourselves. You're scared to make any mistakes. You're scared to rattle any gates. There's like a quote that is, a well-behaved woman seldom make history. And everything that I get in my life, I want it to be because I was me, because I earned it by being me. And one day I'm going to get old and I'm not going to be able to do that. And I'm not going to be able to sit here and tell y'all my story. And I might get sick and I might die tomorrow. I'm not embarrassed. Why would I be embarrassed? Literally nothing on here is something that I need to be embarrassed about. Stop taking life so seriously. It's not that serious, babe. Relax. Everybody take a breather. Relax.